Hey there guys, and welcome back to more Fable. Last couple of videos was a lot of screwing around in side quests, but now I'm actually ready to get back to the main storyline quest. And our next objective is to talk to the Gravekeeper. The archaeologist told us that the way to Bargate Prison is through the graveyard. So we need to talk to the Gravekeeper for more information on that. I'm at Headman's Hill right now, and if we follow the gold seal, we'll be able to go to the Lychfield graveyard, which is a new location, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so this is another kind of long set of quests. Of course, the first one is to just talk to the Gravekeeper, which sounds easy enough, so let's go ahead and just do that. New location. I actually quite like this part of the game. I like the very, very spooky and dark sort of atmosphere, and it definitely kind of seems like it's a graveyard. I mean, it is really, really creepy, in my opinion anyways, but graveyard doors are locked. The gate is locked, and you don't have the key. Well, damn. What about you people? What are you doing hanging out here?
The graveyard gates are locked. That miserable sod in there won't open them. No point in me staying here if I can't get in. That Gravekeeper's a total git.
Oh, so he won't open the gates? That's a bummer.
Oh, this is stupid. The gates are locked. I wouldn't bother if I were you. The Gravekeeper won't open them. He just sits in his hut talking to that weird friend of his. Ugh, I've had enough. I'm off.
Alright, well, two things we've learned is that the Gravekeeper won't open the gate, and that he has a friend and he lives in his hut. So I guess we should go find his hut. There's also a Cullis gate here if you just wanted to come to the area to unlock it and then leave and do some side questing stuff or something later, but that'll come in handy having a little bit of a shortcut. This looks like his hut though, so let's go talk to him.
You have a whole set? That must be worth a bleeding fortune.
Yeah, I smashed open the crypt and it was all just lying there.
You'd better hide it to make sure no one else steals it.
Don't worry, I've got it stashed all over the yard. No one's going to find it. Not even them undead what's wandering around. Only thing I didn't manage to hide before they turned up was the helmet. It'll be alright here for now, and I'm keeping them gates locked till I can sell the lot.
Shh! What was that? Someone's out there. I better go.
Yes. Get out of my house, you bloody peasant.
Alright, I'm leaving. I just needed somewhere to sleep.
Oh, how that scene amuses me so much. I love how, first of all, we're just standing here, and in the cutscene, like our right shoulder was just like hanging out. I mean, you can clearly see that from where he was standing. And he left, and our hero waved, but he didn't see us. It's just, I'm not even gonna argue with the logic and the silliness of that entire cutscene, but anyways, this has a spade, which we already have, but we are going to need that, so let's just go talk to the Gravekeeper here. Maybe he'll let us into the graveyard.
Oh, hello. Guild business, is it, eh? You want to go through them old kingdom gates? I tell you, they ain't been opened for generations. They say that only Nostro the gatekeeper could open them. But old Nostro died a couple of 100 years ago, and now the secret's buried with him in his crypt. I suppose you'll be wanting access to the graveyard. Well, let's go. Nostro's crypt is on the far side of the graveyard, over the river and up the hill.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna let him make his way through the graveyard, whatever. You don't need him for this quest, and if he dies, it's not a game over or anything, and I frankly don't care about him now that he's opened the gate for me. I'm gonna loot his house real quickly, and then I'm going to take that helmet, because it seems like it's gonna be important for later, so I'm going to take it. And it is also Nostro's helmet, and Nostro was just mentioned, so it's rather important we take that. The graveyard has infinitely spawning undead, so you can basically grind here. You can just sit here and kill a bunch of undead to your heart's content if you really wanted to. I'll do that after this episode is done, though, because it's just going to take me way too long if I keep doing that. So I'm going to try my best to ignore them. They like I said, they pop up everywhere, and they keep hurting me because they pop up right in my path. But we'll just try to ignore them and go straight for Nostro's grave so we can figure out what it is we're actually supposed to be doing here. Go away, undead. I don't like you. You're good for grinding, but God, you're annoying.
My armor, my helmet, my sword, and my shield. Gather for me in the path I shall yield.
That Gravekeeper's a bad, bad, bad man. He was going ahead and stealing all the undead, or not the undead, the dead people's things. He's abusing his duties. He should be fired. Well, in all fairness, we're about to go do some grave robbing ourselves. We're gonna go loot some corpses and dig up people's graves and do all that disrespectful stuff. Because we need to find his armor and equipment, obviously. So we have his helmet, which was given to us, and the game makes it very easy because these glowing spots are where his armor is going to be. So it makes it very, very easy for you. And the other thing that makes this insanely easy is that, as you can see, they gave us a spade at the Gravekeeper's hut, and then they also just gave me a fishing rod in the last treasure chest there. So if you don't have those things, the game also gives them to you. So that kind of makes it too easy, because I've had a spade and a fishing rod for forever, honestly. So there's a shield. I think it's this grave, if those undead would stop knocking me down. I think it's this grave here that's got another piece of his armor. Yeah, here we go. Again, opening up these, you know, gravestones. Hey, how's it going? Except there's nothing in there, apparently. But anyways. Oh my god, undead. I'm gonna try to kill a few of them just because they're in my way. I can't get out of the doorway unless I destroy them. Undead are very, very easy to defeat, but they just keep getting in my way. Except for these big guys. These big guys are a little irritating to beat, really, but anyways. So I think we only have one more piece to find, don't we? And I think it's buried, actually. It's kind of buried in the ground, so let's try to keep a lookout for it here. Ow! It's not there. There's no green glowing thing that indicates it would be there. It's over here. Here we go. Okay, so that was very, very easy, and obviously. But now that we're done that, there's a few things we can dig up in the graveyard and fish up and stuff. There are a ton of keys in the graveyard. I think there's close to 4. There's either 3 or 4 different silver keys in the graveyard, and I have not been paying attention to silver keys at all. I plan on doing a compilation of them at the end of the LP, but yeah, there's quite a few keys. We might as well get them while we're here. And there's one right there. And then there's also some other things you can pick up. I think there's, you know, just a few miscellaneous things, like some food or tattoos or, you know, whatever it might be. Potions. I'll take a look around here. Like I said, they're really hard to avoid because they just will not stop. They come out everywhere. And it doesn't matter how many you defeat. They're just going to keep coming back, so another dig spot here. Again, probably something really, really minor. Face tattoo that I will never, ever use, because face tattoos are kind of grody looking. Something else here. Another tattoo. That's not the one I have. It looks kind of similar, but it's not the one I have. That one... yeah. Get out of my way! Undead, souls. I think the undead are pretty weak to fire too, so if you have like a fire spell, you can probably get some good magic points, which again I might do at the end of this episode just for some quick grindage. But I think I also have a flame augment on my weapon, which really helps against these guys. I think you also get good points for killing the undead too, which is kind of nice. I mean, you don't get many, mind you. I think you only get 2 or 3 for each, I don't know, for every few you kill, but wow, stop blocking. There we go. Did I miss anything else? I don't know. I'll take a look around. I'm getting too distracted by all these undead in my way. They are really distracting when I'm trying to commentate and scout and do all that stuff all at the same time. Anything over here that I missed? There might be something over here. Yes. What is it? Another silver key! Oh, hallelujah. I told you, there's a lot of silver keys in the graveyard. And there must be something down here too, maybe. Usually any open grave, you can just walk right in and loot stuff out of it. Another silver key! Oh, yay! I think that's all of them. I don't think there's any more, but I know there is a few more minor things to get in the graveyard. And we'll do that on our way to Nostro's, because I'm pretty sure we're almost ready to go back up there now and go return his stuff to him. I don't think you can wear his stuff. I've never tried, but I don't think it shows up as, like, you know, a piece of equipment you can wear. We should probably return it to him if he's gonna help us. I mean, that's just my theory, really. More dig spots. What's this one got in it? A health potion. Alright. I think that dig spot on top of the hill over here had something in it too. Excuse me while I go take a look, because I think I missed that. Right up here? Yes. Again, these are all little things. You don't have to do this, but the completionist part of me just can't tear myself away to not look in every single nook and cranny of this area. But we're almost done. I mean, luckily it's not a gigantic graveyard to the point where you're going to get really, really lost. It's actually a fairly easy place to find your way around them, but let's go return his stuff to him. Here you go.
My armor, my helmet, my sword and my shield. You gathered for me, so the path I shall yield.
So, you helped the Old One recover his armor. I'll let you through then. Be careful though. I don't want your finger marks all over me.
Alright, thanks, Demon Door. I'll try not to get my greasy fingers on you. Okay, so if we look at our screen, the quest has changed. We need to follow the path through to the Old Kingdom Graveyard and defeat the Undead Lord. Ooh, that sounds kind of interesting. So we will go through the Demon Door and do that in the next video. For now, I'm just going to do a little bit of quick slaying just for the hell of it in the graveyard, and I'll meet you guys back here in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I hope that I will see you for the next episode of Fable.